Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. How have you all been? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I greet every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome. Good evening, my brother. Good evening, Henry. Good evening, Ali Gaba. I greet you. Yes, so my people, it's been a long time. Like, I don't just get power. Like, the whole thing just tired me. I want to appreciate every one of you that have kept faith, that is joining me. I know, because I've not been regular, I've not been consistent. And in this social media stuff, consistency is key. I know. But, mm, given the situation, given the circumstances, I think I can't do beyond my power. Like, it's not been easy. It's not been easy. So, yeah, I don't know, like it was just kind of I just say let's see, let me see, let me just go with my feeling. Good evening, Uzo. I greet you. Long time. I hope you are keeping well. Yeah, so my people, it's not been easy, like I said, and you guys, Ijele is still incarcerated, and nothing has changed actually from the last conversation we had about his situation. Nothing has actually changed. It's the same, and yeah, so they are kind of exploring all the loopholes. That's what I understood. Like they are just kind of exploring all the loopholes, you know. Yeah, so as at this time, I just continue to thank God for his life. So Ijele has been it's been 9 months now, 10 months. Exactly 10 months now that these things started happening actually. It's been exactly 10 months. I'm trying to pull up the this thing so I can show you guys from my desktop. Yeah. So everything we kind of did, the thing is just not letting up. Good evening, Nugi. I greet you. Good evening. I greet you. Welcome, welcome, my people. So, in the light of this situation, it was just kind of it's not been easy, and it's just kind of like it's almost like I can't even begin to explain it what it feels like. As a matter of fact, um, yeah. So it's been 10 months, exactly 10 months, and I think this thing started at about 20th of March. 20th of March. So it's exactly 20th of March today that all these things started happening. Yeah, and no letting up, So Ebukobi refused to withdraw the case. The same thing with the other one, the other pastor. They also refused to withdraw the case. They basically, so the case is still ongoing, and yeah. So this is just the situation of things. when it comes to our brother Ijele. Of course, if I come live, I don't want to like just carry on as if he's not inside, you know. And like all we are saying is, let there be judicial, the regular normal judicial process. If someone have done anything, and let the proper judicial process be followed. But what we are seeing is underhandedness, and we are seeing exploration of all the loopholes in the legal system. And and there's nobody to hold anyone accountable. It's a free for all. you know so this man has been in detention now for 10 months. And for what reason? And whatever he said or whatever he did is not, he didn't commit a felony. A felony is something that you can say against the state. Those are serious things. It's not a murder case or something like that. It's a civil case. It's like you say, I say. But Nigeria is a place where if you have class, if you pass somebody, you can use the system against the person. you know like today I saw a tweet that Burna Boy sent us, although I don't know if it is him. These days you cannot really say what is what and who is what. So I saw that tweet, and it was like, if you like, don't learn your lesson or something like that, you are going to go back there. And I thought to myself, so you like it that you are able to use the system, the government, the instruments of state, that you are able to use the instruments of state to your wish, to do your bidding, like for your own personal vendetta. That's very interesting. So, when this, what is she called now? Kemi Badenoch, when Kemi Badenoch is talking about Nigeria and talking about the systemic corruption and talking about the issues that are supposed to be looked into and addressed, and the people in government are all worked up and they are angry and say, oh, Kemi Badenoch is throwing Nigeria under the bus, right? But Burna Boy is also a British citizen. Can he be able to use the British legal system and the British police against someone who said what he don't like in the manner he has been able to do that in Nigeria? I'm not saying whatever the man said or however he conducted himself is proper. Those are two different conversations, and they can be had separately. And so you have a legal case that if someone is a civil case, that if someone did something against your person, defamed you, try to, like, there are places for that in this judicial process, that you can sue the person will go to court. And if the judge finds the person guilty or fine or whatever it is, that is the penalty for what they have done, they will pay it according to the law. I am not exonerating anybody in any way. What I'm saying is, the judicial process, let it take place in a fair and free manner. And you would expect that people who carry Bible and are calling themselves pastor and are preaching, and people are lying there, are, through them, are calling on God that is merciful, that is graceful to all, to pray for them. You will expect that such people are the people that want to uphold a process that will be fair and that will be just, right? But this is not what we are seeing in this case. Nobody has said, oh, he has not said anything that should not be said. So the thing is, what is the penalty for what he said? Is the penalty for what he said lifetime jail, 10 years jail? Why, a lot of them, they come up with all their wishful, evil thoughts and say, oh, you should do that, you should do that. What you wish for another person, you are saying that what you wish for another person, he should die there. And in that very sentence, you are also wishing another person that he should die. Meaning that what you yourself, you are wishing him now, you are calling it upon yourself. I like I always say, these thoughts are not mine, they are not coming from me. Be it unto you according to your words, according to your thoughts. If Obukobi say that is how he wants it, and you calling God, there is a God, there is universe, there is providence. Do what you want according to the powers that you have, according to the influence that you have. Use the system however you want. It's your country, you are the ones running it, you have the instruments of state in your hands. And that is why when we are talking about President Trump and all these people doing all this, they are this thing, doing the Nazi salutes, all those kind of a thing, and say, oh, white power is coming by. What did that white power represent? What did it represent in of and of itself? It represented a system whereby, because of their color of their skin, they were able to repress black people and bring them down and stare upon them and throw them in jail and do all those things. That same thing that we are talking about white people that they did, that they are doing, that we are afraid that Trump is coming to do. And even Trump said something like that in his speech, and saying that they are using their judicial system, like, for vendetta and criminal against people, you know viciousness and violence, using your judicial system for viciousness and violence. He said it. I will read that post again. This is what they are doing in Nigeria. This is what they are doing in Nigeria. Because you are not having different skin color, you are having different ethnicities, and you use it against each other. You use it against each other in Nigeria, yeah. And you have the same ethnicity, but you have classism. You use your class against each other. You use gender-based violence. You use gender against each other. Like, everything you have that you can use to oppress, to subjugate, to subvert, you use it. You are doing it in Africa. And so the white people got to do what they want to do. There's no crying that is going to change it. And that's why they're all rooting for Trump. Come and do well. We want to go back to the America that used to be that white people will go in one line, black people will go. They want it, they desire it. Why? Because in all these years that black people have all this time, all this privilege, all this opportunity, what have we done with it? In our native lands, I feel so sorry for people that Black Americans, for example. They have not experienced, or coming to visit the motherland is good, but living in the motherland is not something that they have experienced. Are you getting me? And so, like, when you go to the motherland and you are happy, okay, first of all, you are fine because everyone is, your color, you are not essentially different. But then you begin to experience the systemic difficulties. And this is something unusual, something they don't know, something they don't understand. That the system is not working. Like, in fact, there's no system in place. Are you getting me? So, and then it becomes like a delusion that he would even think about it. So, like, what I'm trying to say is, do what is in your power. Do it to the satisfaction of your heart. Yes, if you desire that, Ijele has to, like, for example, like this man here, this is the Hezekiah. Why did Ijele get into this man's web? Because there are some young women that made audio and said in their teenage years, when they were minors, that they had to do some things in that church, and that this man, Hezekiah, they call him Daddy Hezekiah, and that according to the audio recordings, I'm sure that if I look through my phone, I'll find those audio recordings. I got them too. But when I listened to all those audios, I was like, well, at the time they were minors, they were under their parents who and guardian who were adults. And so if they could not protect them, and if they are looking for a reprimand, they know what to do. And if they cannot face it, like, there are some things I just say, well, nobody forced you, it was a voluntary thing. It's on the parents, it's on the guardian to take to seek for justice on behalf of their ward. But Ijele took it up upon himself to kind of call this man out on the basis of the audio confessions that young women made accusing this man. Ijele did not produce those audios. It were orders of several young girls that sent out those. I don't know. I think they were having a meeting or something, and that conversation was going on, and all of them started saying what happened to them. Let me tell you, if something like that was happening anywhere else other than I don't know, maybe in other African countries or maybe Caribbean countries, but if it was happening in any Western country, this man will be the one hiding. He will be hiding. He will hide. He will run and hide because he what he's being accused of, what the youngest were saying he did to them is something that it will not see the light of day. But in Nigeria, is the reverse case. The person that say, "Oh, so look at what he did. Look at what these ladies say he did to them when they were minors." The person that is bringing it to light is the one that is being punished for it. Yeah. Good evening, John. Are you getting me? So it's not as if other places that people don't, in a way, get their way with the law. For example, we saw it with Joe Biden. He pardoned his son and his family members, every one of them, whatever they may have done that are not, he pardoned them free and fair. And we have seen also President Trump, immediately he gained office, he has pardoned all those people who took part in that January 6th riot when he was angry that he wasn't the one that won. Are you getting me? So he has pardoned over 1,000, like almost 2,000 of them. He has given them a blanket clemency. Yeah, just yesterday or the day before yesterday, right? So you see stuff like that people can have some kind of advantage based on some kind of goodwill coming here and there, but that is another level. But you cannot see someone that young women came out and said this is what they did to him, and the person that even trying to give those young women a platform, a possibility for them to air what they have gone through is the person that police and the judge is holding back in prison, in spite of the evidence of the danger of transporting him to the southeast. So there's nothing anybody can do. That is the country that they want to run. This is what they want to represent for themselves, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So all across the West, populism is rising, right? Right wing, like people who say they don't want foreigner out, everybody go, German for Germans, America for America, that kind of ideology is going through the Western world right now. Are you getting me? So if African people have Africa, have Nigeria, for example, a country that is blessed, has everything in natural resources, human resources, and if they continue to exploit themselves and micromanage themselves into extreme corruption, and people, to the point that people are fleeing their own country, nobody's going to be blamed but themselves. So yeah, Trump is coming, and everybody is having the white people or those people who believe that he's coming to do something different or something to their favor or something like that, and some other people are complaining that, yeah, because you're going to empower these people against these other people. Well, we are doing it to ourselves already in Nigeria. We don't need Trump to come and consolidate on that. Are you getting me? Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I greet you, Dorothy. I greet you. Happy New Year. I greet you, Peter Oba. I greet you. I greet you, Peter. Yeah, I'm just going through that. I have greeted everyone. Yeah, so my people, what I'm trying to say in essence is that the situation, it is what it is. There's no new update. It's still what it is up until now. And yeah, so Ugele has spent complete 10 months. That has been since March of 2024 up until now. Yeah, so I understand. I don't know. I understand, or it's been communicated to me in one way or the other that the stakeholders in the Southeast are interested to have him locked up, but I don't know how true that is. Yeah. Good evening, Toyin. So that's the I don't know who, like, the who is who that matter in the Southeast political square. That's what I heard, but I don't know how true that is. Yeah, yeah. So the Bible said it that power is in the hands of those ones who have power, and there's nothing anybody that can do about it. Yeah, so my people, if you are asking me, I just wanted to give you that update. Yeah, and I just want to be optimistic and be thankful. Yeah. I want to take the position of being optimistic and being thankful, you know. So yeah, the desire was that by this time he would have given up. So, and I don't know how long he's going to hold up because of his damaged kidneys inside there. And you guys, you know that this one already said it, that whoever he gets his hands on, that the person is going to have kidney problem, and then the person is going to die. And so I mean, it's happening. So obviously he has some instruments he has set in motion with the people in the prison to have that going for him. So I don't know how long it's going to be for Ijele is going to hold up. But for now, I'm just thankful for him. Good evening, I greet you. I'm just thankful that he's still here, holding up, and he's going for dialysis all the time. So I don't know how long he's going to hold up. Having kidney damage is a chronic disease problem. Is one thing, but being also in prison in that kind of environment that is unclean, that is unhealthy, that is loud and rowdy, it's another thing also, right? It's already a heavy disease on its own that you are dealing with so much. And the prison officials are the ones taking him to the hospital to do the dialysis and bringing him back there, like as if he committed a felony in Nigeria. Eh? Yeah. So you understand me? Yeah, that's the information I heard, but I don't know how true it is. So you can imagine somebody that did not commit any heinous crime is going through real, chronic kidney failure, and he's going through dialysis. It's not as if it's a frame up. It's not as if it's a story, like people who want to evade trial or something that they can put up something. It is something that they themselves are the one taking him to the hospital, because the health center that they have there cannot carry on that kind of treatment. They are the one taking him from that place to the hospital for dialysis and bringing him back there since May last year. By the time he was arrested and he was in Abuja, there was no problem. He was in Nasarawa. He didn't have any problem. But this kidney problem started immediately he came to Lagos. So obviously they have a lot of people there that they were able to set in motion and be able to make that happen and going for the one that the kidney damage or something like that. He was there. He said it. I didn't say it. The video is there. The video is there. Maybe I may need to rebroadcast the video where he said anybody that said anything that they are going to have kidney damage, it was his own words. And if you say somebody is going to have kidney damage and they are going to die, and the person having kidney damage, someone that was not sick, someone that was not having any internal body organ, they are kind of throwing some stories around and say, oh, he's having kidney problem before, he's like that. There is nothing they will not do to exonerate whoever they want to exonerate, And at some point they are even saying, me, I'm the problem, I am the one that said it, and you are the you people, all the people that are saying right now. You are trying to divert the initiator of the whole problem, to divert it to us, because it was in his hands. He is the one that set this thing in motion. He is the one. He's not the first. I'm not exonerating the jailer and say what he said about them is right or not. That's a conversation for another day. I'm not saying the way and manner he talked about their persons is right or is very good. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you are the one that set this whole thing in motion, and you came out and you said it in your video. It is rebroadcasted everywhere. It's available, and you made it clear, pop and clear, and said if anybody came and said anything against you, you have set put people in place, and you have set everything in order, and the person is going to have kidney damage, right? And he was in Abuja, and they had to bring him to Lagos with aeroplane so that he will be able to have that kidney damage. Because when he was in Nasarawa, there was no problem. He was in Nasarawa for like 2 months, and they brought him to Lagos. And immediately they brought him to Lagos, within 3 weeks, his kidney has failed. And since that time, since May last year, they have been taking him for dialysis, and they are doing it from the prison. I'm not saying it. The people that are working in that prison, and the people that are also videoing him and sending the videos to their camp and giving themselves the update, they are the one, because me myself, I don't even have access. I don't have any direct update from them or whatever. You understand? But there is somebody there that is having that direct contact and update for the other side, the kidney damager and their people, that kind of a thing. I don't know, my brother. This is what I am hearing. I don't know. Our brother is saying that it's not true, but I don't know. Also, like I'm basically saying this is what I'm hearing, but I don't know. I don't know. But what I know for sure is that he's having chronic kidney failure, and I don't know how long he's going to hold on. Because it's not an easy sickness, and every time he goes for that dialysis, it's a lot of money. Because they have to pay in the hundreds of thousands every week. So it's not a small money, right? And you can imagine now how much it has cost him and his whole family. You can imagine that, going for dialysis every 2 weeks, every week, 2 times in every week, 2 times every week. It's too much. Yeah, so that is it. I don't know for whom it is more very interesting and very, very fulfilling, that he's going to be there until he passes out. But if anything, when it eventually happens, because I don't even see how it's going to change now. And I don't know that Ijele is actually fighting, because he was a healthy young man when all this thing happened last year by March, and he was put there, and now he's someone that the internal organs is damaged. So what is he gonna do? Who is he? There's nothing. We're talking about health. Health is life. You know, I don't know what he's gonna do. So it's just like, okay, whatever happens, is his own death that he will die now. He's not going to die another person's death. So those ones that have the key to life, that are going to live forever, that will be very happy to say, I put you in there and you died there. Because that's what he said. He said it now. He said it that you will die there. And we are seeing it happen. He said if you say anything, that you have people everywhere, that the person will have a kidney damage and the person will die. And where would they have be to eat the money that they are making, because they will be dead, right? So his words, not mine. And there's no way you can twist it. And there's no way they can even say, oh, is this one, is this one, you know. Even as it is now, if they should withdraw the case, he will be a free man, but they are not withdrawing the case. And they are calling themselves pastor. They are praying to God Almighty in heaven, you know. So I don't know. There's nothing I can say. I don't know, like, when all this thing is happening, you hear so many things. But for me personally, I don't have any direct access to, for example, when Deji was the lawyer, I was able to even write Deji, even though he didn't really respond. But yeah, that's just about it. So in Nigeria, and I'm here, and his family is there, and I don't have any direct access to know what exactly is going on, what is going, like. And again, you cannot be asking someone that is inside what is going on, because he's someone that is outside, maybe the lawyer, that may be able to be coming out, like, for example, if they have come out to give press conference to say what is going on, let it even be on the media. We will even know. We will know more. But as it is, we don't know. We don't really know. The only thing that we know is that his kidney is damaged, and he's been taken for dialysis 2 times a week, from the prison officials to the hospital and back to that place. Yeah, this is affirmable. It can be affirmed by the prison, in the prison, for those of them that have access to the prison officials. This is something that you can really, really assess and assert that it is true, that he's going for dialysis, and they're the one taking him for that dialysis, and that he's been there for the past 10 months. So as of now, I can only say, thank God for his life, that he's still alive. you know and so the plan that they want to take him to the southeast, I don't know. Like, I can say thank God he's still alive because he's still in Nigeria, quote unquote. But if he leaves the Nigeria and goes to the other region, I don't know. So it's something that we'll have to wait and see. you know so all in all, it's just a sad situation, I tell you. And looking back, I can only wish that he had listened and not went there. That's it. Like, when I want to look back. But then at the end of the day, there's no point in going there, right? Because it has happened, it has happened. He has gone there. Even though he shouldn't have gone there, or he would have prepared better before going there. Should not have gone there in good faith, but he did. And this is here we are now. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody wants to add anything to what I'm saying. As a matter of fact, I have a link. I can actually give that link out. And anyone that wants to join me can actually join me. Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to join me, you can join me with this link. If you have anything to add. Yeah, so my people, that's it about our brother. And it's not something that is pleasant, and it's not something that I really want to talk about. But I cannot come here and not talk about it. You know. Yeah. So moving on quickly, I want to talk about something else that happened yesterday. Thank you so much, our brother that sent me that video, because that that video just kind of threw me like that video threw me out. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. That video, I'm going to share that video with you guys in a little bit. Let me pull it up. Oh, I think before I go on, let's acknowledge President Trump that is back in office. So a lot of people are very happy and a lot of people are not happy. But here he is. He's now back in the White House. Yeah, President Trump is back. So it's now the 47th president of the United States. So he has come to fulfill or to finish what he started. So a lot of people are kind of happy about it, especially people of conservatives. Conservatives are very happy about it. And if you remember Elon Musk, the very rich guy, everybody know Elon Musk now. He's the one that have X. He was doing this salute that they do here that is forbidden here in Germany. And I was like, wow. And at the end of the day, everybody, it was even something that they were debating and saying he didn't say it, he didn't say it, or he didn't do it, or he didn't mean it, or that's not what he did. But whatever it is, we are living in a very interesting time, you know. And in a way, I don't know. I just want to give my opinion. I want to give my opinion on this Trump coming back and this wave of rights, what you will call right wing, or people who are conservatives. And what is actually conservative? Conservative politics is like people who want the old way, the traditional, the way things used to be. They want it to be like that. And that would mean, for example, for so many years, hundreds of years, they did not see people like us as human, as you understand. And when they are saying they want to go back to that place where they were great, and people like this know that time that they are talking about was the worst thing that happened to them in human history. So you understand? So the experiences is different. These ones, they were in a time where they were the king, they were the one sitting on everything, and every other person that looked like this or is not like them, like this, was suffering, was like bad things, prison, difficulty, no work, all those kind of a thing. So when they are saying they want to go there, a lot of people are afraid. Say, because you, the one that was enjoying that time, want to go there. But the one that is suffering that time say, no, that is a no, no. Like you want to take us back for something we are grateful to God that we escaped. Thank God we succeeded. We survived it and we are here. And they want to take them back to that place. Are you getting it? So, um, it's a tough time for now because here in Germany, for example, today, somebody that came to seek asylum from Afghanistan, he went to a park, just an ordinary park where people are just coming out to take fresh air, let children play around. He carried knife, shook. One small pikin of 2 years, he kpai am today, this evening. Then one man wey see wetin dey happen wan say make e go try help. E shook that man join. The two of them na kpai. Many other people dey inside prison, inside hospital now. So because of all this thing that is happening, of course they say it's a mental issue or something, and it's an isolated something, but they will put it in they will put it across for everybody. So even though it's isolated, one person here or one person, they go use and count everybody join, say this is what all of them are doing. This is what they have come here to do. So I don't know the situation. I don't know what is making them to do it. So, but at the end of the day, say, the thief, they kpai person, but the person don't kpai now. Who kpai am? They go look now. Somebody as they try to put all of them for that basket. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for example, politicians that are open-minded, progressive, and liberal to hold up because of all these things. I don't know if you guys are understanding me. Those of you that live abroad will understand me. So because of that, it's going to be hard for any liberal politician to withstand the outrage at this time. you know so for example, they came from all this Afghanistan, all this maybe because we that we are black, we are not even a problem, we are not an issue, because they know say we not get anything wey they follow them, the drag self, we not even reach, we not be their problem in any way. So they are like, we know they follow them. I don't believe, I feel like we never be their problem like that for this side. But these people, when it be say that they pray another way, that be their main issue. So, and again, these people, when it be say that they do Brother Gabriel and Auntie Lizzie, it's also another problem, because yeah, they say okay, maybe man fit to dey follow man, no problem. Woman fit to dey follow woman, they come dey gree say okay, no problem. Then they come say person wey dey born as man, or pikin wey dey born as man, say if he come still say, he go say he wan change himself. So they go come go dey give am medicine before he grow. For small, they go come dey give am medicine, say make e no grow some kind, like maybe if you be man and you wan be woman, they come give you some medicine so that you no go dey grow some things, like wey go make you turn to full woman, you understand? Or if you be woman and you wan be man, they go come dey give you still that medicine so that you no go grow up to become full woman, understand? So you will come, maybe the development of woman to become a woman we cease. Those medicine, you will put down that hormone wey go make you get breast, mature, so that you go fit carry pregnancy, all those things you go bring am down. And the same way they go do am for the man wey wan become woman. Anything wey go make am to grow as man, deep voice, all that kind of muscular, e go reduce am. So when they come dey do this thing, when all this thing come dey go on, so they come dey blame am on the liberal, say na dem cause am. So they come dey call those ones woke, say na dem cause this thing, you understand? Say no be say make woman no be woman, no be say make woman no follow woman, or make man no follow man, no be the problem. But say pikin go come stay, say like as him be, wan be another one, they'll come dey support am. They'll come say make the parents support am, you understand? Or maybe man wey shall be man, and everybody dey see am say him be man, you understand? Then him go come say he no just wan be man again, wan be woman, you understand? He go come begin dey change himself, or if he to no even change himself, go just change cloth. All those kind of things come dey enter inside. So they come dey blame am on those people wey be liberal, say na dem cause am. So Trump go on the way of the conservative, and that is the people that like, especially the Christian fundamentals, or people who believe, say you the boy you man, you be man, you no get anything wey you be again. And all those kind of things, they no wan know where anything, no, they no wan recognize all those high any other thing, all those kind of a thing. But if you to dey follow man, or if you to dey follow woman, but if you just go change yourself again. So I'm speaking in pidgin because no be we get country, na then get the all these things that we are using. So because of all these things, now make now conservative, na then they gain ground. Like here in Germany now, election is coming also next month, and still that conservative people that are also gaining ground. So one of them is also a woman, and even that woman is a lazy, but now she is looking good, say now she go win. So that right wing now be their time. And e be like say dem look and say, okay, dis other pipu dem no go fit help dem drive all dis arabo pipu, so dey want person wey strong make e come help dem drive arabo pipu, because I believe say dem dey think say na those arabo pipu na im be their real problem, no be even we sef, yeah. So and Trump dey promise many things, say im go do many things, say for example now e don pardon all those pipu wey dey put for wey dey in jail, wey dey support am, wey dey go cause dat riot. E don pardon all of dem. So dat one is going, e say e go stop citizenship. So you know say normally in America, once you go there, once you born for America, dat child becomes American citizen. So he said he's going to change that, and he's already signed that signature, executive order. So the question is whether it will hold, because it's a constitutional something. It's supposed to need a constitutional amendment, and that constitutional amendment is supposed to go through many layers. So I don't know. It's something that we have to wait and see how it's playing out. And today, the border police, so that they control for the border, they say one man dey drive dey go today. Then the man dey drive dey go, and when they look at him, I don't know what the problem was between that man and the border police in this America. Today now that one happen. Then it happened that there was a shooting between the two of them, and what happened, they kpai American border police. But when they check that man ID card, e turn out that he was a German person, that went to America. He has visa. I don't know what, maybe they thought he was a foreigner and they were pursuing him. I don't know what happened, why the man had to buy American police. But that one just happened today. Yeah, so we will see how it's playing out. So Oga Trump, you are welcome. Oh, he said he's going to do a lot of things. America is going to be great again, greater than it has ever been. And a lot of people Americans are happy. This is his vice Vance, and his own family. So I'm wishing them all the best. And this is Elon. And Elon Musk, he had to go this conservative way because of what happened with his son, the first son. He say that one, when he was small, when he was around 18 years, no, when he was under 18 years, he was having difficulty, like, all this depression, all those things. So they now said that they give him medicine, so make it for stop him or something. So it was like he didn't really understand that what it meant was that medicine will change him into a woman. So his first son changed into a woman. Now he's going by another name. So for him now, you will say his son don kpai. And because of that thing, that's why he went conservative full blown. Say anything, just wan take ear, dey support all dis thing. Say na all dis liberal something na im make im pikin, you understand, change. Yeah. So, and this was a pastor in Detroit. In Detroit is a place that they have a lot of our people like this. So the man said Trump have come to his church before, and now he invited him to pray. So now our work with that now. We no too we dey represent. So President Trump is back in office. I would just like to encourage anybody, whether you are in the US, and he has also said something that he is going to give, like, if you studied in America, that you're supposed to get a citizenship or green card so you can stay in America. So I don't know. I hope that works for him. Yeah. So yeah. um I want to let me share one video that I said the video trolled me today. Oh, I cannot find that video. It's a video about a man. I'm coming. I need to share that video because I really wanted to talk about that video. No time. Sorry, guys. I'm coming. Just a little bit. Oh my god. I actually thought I. Hmm. Oh my god. I'm not able to find the videos I wanted to share with you guys. Let me see. Let me go to this woman's website. Yeah, I've gotten the video that I want to share this video with. Although this is. Hey, good evening. I greet you. Good evening. Yeah, so let me change the interface. So yeah.
Ego na ka ị na-enye nwunye gị every week.
So
Gbalịa ọkụ maka gịnị?
this video is something incredible. So when I woke up this morning, I saw this video. I was like, what is going on? Like, what exactly is going on in Nigeria? The level that these some men have the power, like, I don't know, I don't understand, like, I don't even know how to start this thing. Because if I say in Nigeria, it will be as if it's not happening in other places. Of course, it's happening all over the world. But the difference is the way the law takes its course. Because in Nigeria, it's possible that they will say, oh, it's a family affair, something like that. But here, if somebody would be violent to us, even a child, even a woman, whoever it is not tolerated. It's not, it's a criminal offense. You go, is a serious offense. So this man you are looking at, I woke up this morning and I saw the news that his wife, the mother of his 5 children, one, two, three, four, 5 children, he wake up, he carry petrol, he pour, he carry lighter, he put fire. Human being, woman wey born one, two, three, four, 5 children for you. Like, I cannot begin to imagine it. The criminality, the evil, the mean spirited, like, is something that I will always wonder, like, where did somebody like this grow? Like, where did they have this mind? Woman that born 5 sons for you. If to say she no born son, now they go say she no born son. A woman, like, women need to learn. If a man beats you, leave that marriage. There's nothing you are doing there. A man that is violent towards you, he will kill you. That means you are waiting for the day you will die. Live so that you can have opportunity to be alive for your children. Don't stay in a violent marriage and think you are doing it for your children. You are not. Oh. Any woman that leave herself to be in a man's house and the man is beating her like a drum is a very stupid person, and that woman, he will have herself to blame, because at the end of the day, if anything happen to you, the whole world that are saying, oh, if you leave now they will insult you, they will slut shame you. This man we are looking at, he carry fuel, he pour the wife that born 5 children for him. The first son is already 16 years. He pour fuel for the woman body, he put fire. And when they are asking him, he starts saying, she's going out, he doesn't know when she's coming back. Like, and that's the story across Facebook today. Nigerian media is carrying the news that because of infidelity, that is what is only interested for them, to make the woman look bad, so she on abanezi, e dey find man for her side. That's it. That's, they are projecting that story. So the woman suffered in the marriage when she's alive. She suffered there. She sit down there. They were beating her. She take insult. She stayed there and suffer. And at the day when she died, what are they talking about? How she's running outside and looking for man. No dignity alive, no dignity in death. Because why? She did not respect herself. Me, I will tell any woman, do not stay in a marriage where they are beating you. Who is that person that will be beating you? The way they born him is the way they born you. They carry you for 9 months, they carry him for 9 months. Do not tolerate violence in any guise, and do not do violence to another person. Do not do violence to a child. Do not do violence to your husband even. But above all, do not accept violence in your life. Nobody have the right to violence against you. Nobody. They don't born that person well. Who is he? No. Do not accept it. That person that is violent like that, how many people have he beat outside? How many times have you heard that he went outside, he fought and he beat somebody and he's beating people everywhere, or he's shouting outside and he's shouting like him? He doesn't do it, but when he come inside house, he begin to shout. And people needs to know that women have right to be alive. Just because somebody marry you doesn't mean you should kill her. This story is so, like, it's so sad. Let me play this video a little bit.
Unu na-anụ ọgụ. What has ịnụ ọgụ got to do with ịgba ọkụ? Ịkpali ọkụ maka gịnị?
He say you burn am be say you put fire burn am. Why?
Unu na-anụ ọgụ. What has ịnụ ọgụ got to do with ịgba ọkụ?
He say because they are fighting.
So so na take one. Why? I don't know for the name. So
You see the way he's lying. He said he saw the gallon there. He now carry the gallon and he now pour it and he now turn out that there is fuel in it. Guy, don't you know the gallon you people are using to be buying fuel? You don't know this thing is so annoying. Like, because so many women are going through this kind of senseless violence? Why do you have to live in such situation? And the woman even said, they said that the woman have said that he has threatened before that he is going to buy her one day, he is going to pour a fire on her and buy her one day. And some women are in such marriages where the man is threatening them, I will kill you, I will kill you one day. And you are still there waiting for the day that he is going to kill you. Leave such marriages. That is no longer a marriage. That is hell. That is living in bondage. That is no longer marriage. And that is actually not an example you are going to be setting for your children. Because, for example, if you have sons and your son are looking at the man being violent like that, one day he is going to, if he did not buy you and you survive, your son may be the one that will buy somebody or because of beating and go to jail for the rest of their life. It is not something that you want to model to somebody. I'm telling you. He say, he now go and carry the gallon, he now pour it, e now happen that it is fuel, but he knows that is the gallon they are using to put fuel.
Lighter.
Yes.
Gbanye mgbe na-agbanye laịta ahụ ọ na-emere na ịgbanye ọkụ enwuru.
So how much is in Jekute and the Panamasian? So if I out of temper.
Out of temper, out of anger. Mmadụ onye ka ị kwugoro n'ilo? Kedu ife ị na-eme na ike ife ị na-alụ iche enye eli nne? Ego ole ka ị na-enye nwunye gị every week, every month for feeding in the house?
Imagine just an ordinary welder. Okay, what of if he's a police officer? What of if he's a headmaster? What of if it is somebody big? I don't know. Like, you are a welder and you have the audacity to be beating somebody to the extent you go and carry fuel and pour on the person and light it. The woman is asking him, okay, now that when you are putting fire, don't you know that it's going to burn? Like, what were you thinking? He said, it's because of anger, but that he now went to carry water. And see how he's still looking fresh. He now went to go and carry water and try to be putting it off. That is just because of anger. Really? Really? Because of temper. You carry fuel. People are wicked.
I don't know when you keep on taking care of major expenses in the house.
Say the woman is not taking care of major expenses.
Okay. I don't know what okay chọrọ oge ịgwa nwunye gị na one day na ị ga-agbụ ya fiel New York. And she told some people allege that
they said that the man has already threatened the wife about that before that. He has already said it that one day he's going to put fuel for her and burn her. And the woman went and told some people that look at what he's saying. So if he says something like that to you, why did you stay there?
The woman told them that there was a time you told your wife that one day you will pour fuel on her.
Look at what
there was a case of one day you tell your wife. Your children say that.
Yes.
Why you can do well what
the same thing happen and the same thing.
So he said there's another time he carried bottle, he tried to use the bottle on the woman. The children already said that and he cannot deny again.
So yeah, that's no now.
This
every day
any line.
So mortgage around 10, 11, 12 at times. So it's also that
so where will she be now to defend herself? Where will the person be going to 11, 12 in that place that they are living? Where in that rural area? Where will the person be going 11, 12? It's just slander. This man is a hardened narcissist. He cannot, like, look at what he's saying. The only thing that is because she go and she cannot come back on time and it's not knowing when he go, and she born 5 children, 5 boys for you, and he's come back, you don't know when he come 11, 10, 11, 12. Where Where in rural area you see somebody that is going and coming by 11, 12.
Now, a bagana. Let our bus and all bus are better.
In a
Bagana, in that rural area, I don't know how rural it is, but in a Bagana is where somebody, you guys, you know how the situation have been in all those regions. That is when somebody will be going and coming back 11, 10, 11, 12. You know, this is a blatant lie.
Several occasions.
That for once, no one was be a person for once. But do you think that what you did justified in our battle?
Just because of no battle?
Or yet you get to where we are.
If I for part of them, I don't know when I did it. In short, there's a spirit that came into me. I don't know when I did it.
And now that you've done it and she's dead, how do you feel? Fulfilled?
I feel so bad because I love her so much.
Then feel.
He said that there's a spirit that came into him. Can you imagine? A spirit came into you. You now went inside. You go and carry fuel. You pour somebody. You know reach you. Okay, let's assume you just pour on that fuel. You leave her. You know reach you. You go bring lighter. You put. You turn her on. Body they sweet you. And your own nothing do you or nothing. You make sure say that fuel no drop for your hand.
Can feeling bad bring her back to life?
No. See,
if you are tired of a woman, I think the right thing to do is to send her packing. Or you leave the house. Wow. Yeah. Instead of killing her.
I'm not tired of her.
You're not tired of her and you have the
beating her. You are not tired of her and you are beating her. Because God has punished you. You are not tired of her, you are beating her. You cannot pack your load and go. You cannot leave the woman alone. You cannot tell the woman to go. You are beating her and now you have spied her.
To pour fear on her and leave the lighter. The time you went, it took you to go and get the fear. You didn't change your mind. The time it took you to go and get the lighter didn't equally change your mind. Violence against women. Do you think what you want? At least the place, the state to do now. What are you asking the state to do to you?
Have mercy on me.
I love my wife.
No, she's gone. And she's gone for real. No, we want you to tell us what you want. Can you feel your statement? Can you feel your law, man? There must be something in your mind. What do you want now?
Me so bad.
No, feeling so bad is not the answer to what I just asked you. What are you expecting now?
What is even the
question?
It's no longer about what you want.
You do what? Give me Chiziki. After wine.
I don't know if she will die.
You don't know, baby.
I want to report myself to the police. So
that can feel. I heard you're the only child. True of us.
I'm the only child.
And until now, do you know that none of your relatives has visited these children? You didn't remember their future before carrying out this violence against her. You didn't remember that you don't have mother, father, brother from the same womb.
Yeah, he's crying. Imagine. Someone that is so wicked that went to carry petrol and pour on another person. He's crying.
If I fine, I'm very sorry for all of you. I did what is wrong. I haven't killed ever since I was born.
So what do you have to tell other men that have an issue of anger?
I'm trying to tell everybody that everyone should control his anger. So I couldn't control my own.
It's unfortunate that the woman went in that way. It was a very, very painful story for me.
I don't know what to do.
Like, how do you raise your son that gives them that authority to beat somebody's wife?
I did not too. Even pleading to them.
You have other children?
Yeah.
Where?
I did not.
I did not. Okay,
I
Okay, you have
He's a
two
very
wives.
violent man now.
I've married
So maybe the
before.
first wife left.
And
so
that one gave you how many children?
2.
So why did you leave her?
Because of this issue again.
Okay,
all
because
of them
you
have
suspected the woman was
No,
all of
I
them
didn't
they go after.
suspect her of being
anger.
guilty. It's not because of my anger. It's because of her. She was so troublesome, so I had to leave her and we married another person.
And this time around, this one dead troublesome. I've been and you dead troublesome.
I am calm. I'm not troublesome. The former is giving Chilma is giving me so much headache. We check before the news.
The first wife.
This is the second.
The first, okay. The first one gave you headache, Abby.
Yes.
You left her. You married the second one.
Yeah.
She gave you headache.
She gave you
and
headache.
you bought to death.
Headache.
Who they give the other person headache? Now you they give headache, or that the women giving you headache. You are the headache yourself, and you are giving out headache.
It was a mistake.
Mistake, woman.
You don't keep person. No, they talk about mistake. Is there anything like mistake where you don't keep person? Huh. You have buy a human being. You are talking about that it is a mistake. There's no mistake. You buy a human being. Women, leave when there is time for you. Leave when your body is complete. Oh, don't leave when they have deformed you, when they have destroyed your possibility to even be like a woman being. Leave when it is still possible for you to live a normal life. Leave that place. Leave that place. Don't stay in a violent marriage. That's the worst thing you can do for yourself. That's the worst thing example you can show to your children, because the damage is not only you, it's also your children. The boys will think it is normal. The women the girls will think that they have to enjoy it. No, no, no. It's a very bad thing to do. Don't stay in a violent marriage because you want because of the children. No, you leave because of the children. As a matter of fact, yes, you need to carry yourself and leave that situation. Remove yourself from that situation. That person that is beating you, shouting at you, like raising their voice, giving you no peace, beating violent. If you leave that place, have you seen him any day that they called you on the bus stop or in his place of work that he beat somebody? No. It's only inside the house that you will see that they are tiger. So if you have such a situation, you leave. And look at this man that should be supposed to be happy. He even have people that marry him and have children for him. He's supposed to calm down and live his life. He is violent. For what? To the extent that he went inside, go and carry fuel. It's not enough. He went inside to go and look for lighter. No, 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 no. That is very bad. He's not showing remorse because he's even lying. He's saying she's going out and not coming out. How can somebody be going out 10? Except maybe the woman is selling something on the roadside, or maybe the woman have a shop, or all those kind of business, maybe frying akara, or those kind of petty trading that people do. That's it. He's not showing remorse. He's lying. And he's saying he make him feel bad. It's not a matter of bad. He say it's a mistake. You have buy somebody. When you buy somebody, you must answer for it for life. Life for life. Huh? It's too much. It's too much. Then this one is even beyond. This is a felony. No, this is a life issue. Like, it's not gonna be like that's it. I remember the longer version of this video. The woman asked him to say something to the children because that's it for him. Greetings, Igwe. I greet you. Long time. How can you buy somebody because of what? There's no excuse. So I just say let me share this video with you guys. Yeah. And there's another video that I also saw where they were doing scooping fuel again somewhere in Abuja. I wanted to share that video, but for some reason I was not able to bring that video out because I wanted to kind of and it's already late, even it's almost 12. Yeah. So my people, I will not keep you. It's more than an hour. The rest we will do it tomorrow or next by the grace of God. So take care of yourself, please. Let's continue to be praying for our brother Ijele, hoping for a reprieve one way or the other. I don't know what to do. And yeah, I've exhausted my options. So we will see. We will see. But we will see how it's going to be. Yeah. So I'll continue the video from where it stops tomorrow or next. I wish you a pleasant night. I hope you have a good night's rest. And yeah, a continuous loving have rest of the working week here. So yeah, it's possible, when you understand, when people hear too much violent pipe, oh yeah, when it become, they take it to their homes, of course, because it is what people hear that will influence them. If there is too much violence in one way or the other, they will take it into the home and everybody will feel it. And even it's not just that the man, even the women, you will see a lot of women, the way they will be so mean to young children, you will be wondering, like me, I do not support for violence in any way, be it towards a man or be it towards a child, be it towards a woman. It's a no-no for me. Keep your hands to yourself, to your own very self. If you feel like you need to beat, go and buy this boxing something and be boxing it. They wear glove when you are ready, when you really feel like you need to box, you need to beat somebody. Pull that thing off, box it until you are tired. Use all your power, box it very well, blow it. Yeah, if that is how you release your anger, then go and buy that thing, find something to be, or go to the studio, do something. Don't come inside and be, you cannot be beating somebody. You don't know where the life is holding the person. And obviously he has beat this woman to the point that, no, you feel like the beating, no, they enter her body again. So, in that push to find what he will do, that's how you now say, oh, I will put fire. It's unfortunate, but there's no repentance in that. Uh, it's over. It's over. It's over. And when I saw the video, I was looking at the first son. It was a big boy. He's a big, like, so for the, I don't know, but I'm thinking, like, how can a boy that is like 16, not be able to come to the defense of their mother, and they are all five boys. So you can imagine that it's like they have been doing this thing from the time the children were small, and it has normalized in their eyes that they don't even think it is bad, or they don't think that it can take the life, because something that been going on, if they beat her finish, it will still continue. They will cook, they will eat, they will still born another child, they will be beating, it's like that thing has been going on. So the children have normalized it, because if it was something that is uncommon, you cannot just come and beat the mother that have boys in her house and boys that are already in their teenage age. It's not possible. Look at the man now. Those boys, they can use something and break his head. There's not, I'm telling you. But because they have been conditioned, they have already been conditioned to see it as a norm. And that's why it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous to stay in that kind of condition with children. You are not staying for the children at that point. You are damaging the children. And you don't know where the children will go tomorrow. If that child end up abroad tomorrow and go and beat somebody abroad, he's going to jail. And his life is over. I'm telling you. Because once you go to jail and you come out, you will not be able to work, nobody will employ you. It will be very hard for you. Yeah. So my people, I will leave it here, Ojare. We'll talk again by the grace of God very soon.